This is a delivery vehicle driving itself to its customer. No small talk, no exchange of currency, completely contactless and entirely devoid of human connection. While these vehicles have been in development for over a decade, their rollout has recently accelerated with the spread of COVID-19 as we start to obsess over limiting human to human contact.
I think the key observation was that many cities are in lockdown. People are self-isolating, and so overall the delivery services in general, they've seen the surge in demand. But because of this cautious consumerism, let's say, people are being very careful than they used to be. There was more attention given to AVs or AV delivery. So yeah, in the media, contactless delivery, because of the scare, because of the level of cautiousness that people are taking, it was a hype. Let's say it was a bit hyped. So that attention was eventually impacting everyone in the domain, including the regulators. We have seen this hype ourselves. We got the first demo in Qatar because of that selling point, the fact that we can have contactless delivery pilot or demos in Musharraf downtown. That time it was in August, so we were able to deliver to the staff of Musharraf, to the consumers, residents of Musharraf, through a fully contactless delivery service. But I wouldn't say that this is the most, let's say, critical USP that we provide to the market.
A report released by the World Economic Forum in early 2020 estimated 36% more delivery vehicles in inner cities by 2030. As the adoption of e-commerce grows, these vehicles are swerving in to provide a more efficient logistical solution.
The fact that we have more than $1 billion invested in many startups in this domain, the fact that you have 1 million deliveries already done by only one player in the market, I don't think this is a trend just for the coolness factor that it has. But there is a need in the market for safety, for sustainability, for more even cost efficiency for the businesses and the partners, all the stakeholders involved in the delivery space.
These driverless delivery vehicles are now using the Gulf region as a testing ground, a region where malls continue to form a crucial arc of the public sphere.
I'm not super worried about malls in the Middle East at this moment in time. You have, just the fact that the mall just occupies it's a public space with air conditioning. And, that alone gives it a reason, for being. And, so I think that it's a little bit different than other parts of the world.
So what does the rise of e-commerce and contactless shopping technologies mean for the death of social interactions?
I think that there are probably a lot of arguments to be made about everything from just increased amount of time online, streaming media, the occupation of people with social networks. I mean, to blame, e-commerce, with the death of social interactions, I feel is a little bit of a stretch. And I mean, I think that, there's less human interaction that will come out of shopping, but I think that forces human interactions in other places. It can be with, your colleagues at work, with people who may live in your building, or, the parents of people who your children may go to school with. So I think it forces differences in, in how people engage and who they choose to engage with.
While autonomous and contactless commerce technologies will continue to replace human interaction from our shopping experience, it won't change the fact that we as humans are always finding ways to be with other people. Be it live entertainment, concerts, or sporting events, these avenues will re-emerge and potentially replace shopping as an outlet for social interaction as long as we get past the pandemic. This is Adan Ali reporting for Keyframes.